during World War II. So, you know, his work ethic had to be pretty darn high in order to work for General Patton.
So is there no spiders either? What? That's crazy.
No plants, no water, no light. Bugs.
Oh yeah, there's no flies.
Alright, so every time they would do new entry and a new crosscut, that would open up a new face. And every time they open a new face, they have to move all of their equipment. Rails, pipes, and power lines. But somehow or other, they forgot these. These are insulators. There's always 5 of them. There's 3 in the front. Sorry about that. Got a 230 volt 3-phase power system for the large. 480 volt 2-phase power system for the large equipment. Then we have 230 volt for the smaller equipment and the lights. Normally, all you would see is a 2-by, or as we've been driving through, we've seen the bolts hanging down. That's where the insulators would have been installed. Our maintenance staff found another complete intact set over here a couple of years ago and brought it out here for us. All right, what's going on?
Dead battery.
All right. Nope, we still don't have anything, do we?
Once in a while.
How's that? Is that
Nope.
back?
Nope.
It was before.
All right, there we go. Now, had you been in, that's another reason why we think they didn't have the mineral rights, because they moved out of this area rather quickly and left some things behind. Now, had you been in this area in the 1940s, 50s, or early 60s, you probably came down here with your school group. They'd have put you on the skip, lowered you down, loaded you up onto the man trip that the miners used. The engineer would have brought you right up here, dropped, you can see where the walls are painted white. He knows this is where he's going to drop you off at, because the light reflects off that white paint. Miners would have picked you up right here, taken you out to the mine face, talked to you about mining, showed you what they did, how it was done. However, every time that skip was used for something other than the production of salt, it halted that production. So every time you bring a group down or take a group up, you're not making any money. I also tend to think the miners like talking to the kids as much as the kids like talking to the miners, so I don't think a whole lot of work was getting done in the first place. So they stopped that practice in 1961 until we opened the museum in 2007. My mom actually can remember coming down here when she was in school and visiting mining. National Geographic actually did come down here. They had their own personal tour.
They lost the speaker again.
Can everyone hear me okay?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mess with that right now. So, I don't need you guys to turn your lights off. Just put them down in your lap. I'm going to show you something really cool.
Whoa.
Kind of looks like kryptonite, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we are Smallville once a year. All right, you guys can bring your lights back up. Now, the crystal form what we're interested in is right down here. Remember earlier I mentioned the anhydrite, that's what's underneath us. Normally it's a dull gray color, but somehow or other we've got an outcropping on this pillar. Now when it hit the air, it oxidized and turned that red color. Now the miners would have been very upset had they come across this, because anhydrite is a very hard mineral. It's basically gypsum without the water in it. And so the miners would have been very upset because it would have damaged the undercutter blades and the drill bits. Also, as we're driving by here, you can see the channel. Here you can see the channel right down there. They were able to stop down here. Obviously, not around the dynamite, but they were able to slow. And normally they're vertical, but somehow or other, this one to our left has gotten diverted, and we now have a horizontal pipe. Again, it amazes me what Mother Nature can do, because you think water's coming down and then all of a sudden starts flowing horizontally. This is one of the few horizontal pipes we actually can see down here. Now, has anyone noticed the difference in the air? There's more airflow, it's a little bit cooler. We just turned into the fresh air side of the east bank. There are 4 banks, north, south, east, and west, and they all come out from the mine shaft. This is the freshest air that's just come down to the surface. I haven't seen anything like it. Now, the lightning tunnels go in the opposite direction, obviously the one we're going in. Remember earlier I mentioned slight box numbers of the measuring tape, that thermal technology. We have a slight box right here.
Someone's mask. That's sorry.
Just using that thermal technology, we'll be able to make the corner basically going down the bottom.
Daddy, Dad, what's that big elevator that they bring us down up on? Yeah, script is still green because I'm not skipping. I'm skipping talking.
But the date we're really interested in is right up here. It's a little bit light. This is June 1st of 1954, and this is written in carbon. When they first started mining, they were using carbide lamps, which is an open flame. So the foreman would have to take his hard hat off and use that flame to tag the face of the mine. So sometime between June 1st and July 1st of 1954, they transitioned from the